Morning, guys. This is Xtrahot Forex. So don't mind the intro there. I just used that on a media player. Why? Because the main thing here is to give you the nice information, not the intros and the stuff. Because those things they take time when I have to compile or edit the video. So I have to edit them, so they take enough time. So that's why I just played that as you've seen. So thank you for watching. It's Tuesday. This is Kenzo, Extra Hot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. So let's start with Euro USD, right? Let's start with Euro USD. Please, guys, if you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Let's go grow the channel. We thank everyone who already subscribed. It's a wonderful thing, guys, to see when we start something and people they support that, because I think they also gain something from that. You see, so on Euro USD, we see that the market is actually. Let me just go there to a bit bigger time frame so that you can see proper candlesticks. Okay. I hope you can see this, guys. Before, as I like to repeat this, guys, because this helps people who maybe were not here yesterday or day before yesterday. So after we had this resistance, you can see which shows that the market was just going very low. The bearish momentum was very strong, right? So what happened after that? The market broke that. You see, the market broke that resistance. It showed that the market was changing the direction. Now the market started going up. But here it's a very nice retest. You can see that. That was a very nice retest, right? So let's go and see what is happening currently. So I just wanted to show you this portion here so that now you can understand what's really happening here. So since you see this resistant line, it's no longer that important. You see that it's like dated, so it's old. So we should remove that now so that our chart can be clean. And you see now we have something like this. Our chart is something like this at the moment. You see that? So what do we see? It's quite simple. The market, it was like consolidating. When you see chart like this, it means the market is just going up and down. Even if maybe it's not really perfect move like this, but you should understand, because the market won't just give you some perfect moves. But you should see that, okay, the market respected this area. When we check on top, the market also respected this area. And here in the center, it's just like there was not going to be a very strong support or resistance there, because the market was coming, breaking those areas easily. You can see that. So it means this area, it's our support. Guess what? Yesterday, we bought the market around this, I don't know, around somewhere here. I think even today, if they did not close, they are also eating even today, you see. Because I think I also showed you at the time I was doing the daily analysis. I hope you saw that. And here it was our take profit. But it's fine, guys. If maybe you are in profit, you can just lock your profits, then you can get out. As long as you made something, it's better than nothing, you see. So what do we see here? Maybe we can say the market is going to buy or maybe sell. No, we can't say that. We are still on a ranging market. You see, the issue sometimes is when you want to be like a guru, where you want to say you know what's going to happen in the future around here. So we don't do that. We focus on what we have currently. At the moment, we see that we have a resistance and support. We should focus on that. You see, even if we know that the market, one way or another, is going to break these areas, but we can't just say the market has to break this. No, we can't say that. The market has to work with this resistance and support for now. For now, the market has to work with that. So what are we going to do? It means we're not going to do anything. Actually, when the market reaches this area, since the market is consolidating, we can wait for a sign of a bearish candlesticks or a bearish move before we can say, okay, now it's time to sell again, then we can sell. If it comes here again, we can say, okay, now it's time to buy. We will only say, we will only say now it's time to think about buy position or sell position when we see the market breaking this area going up, or maybe breaking this area going down. I'm going to say, guys, now we see another very strong bearish momentum. But at the moment, we're still playing around consolidating. So on this type of consolidating, yes, you can still have orders. Remember, I used to say don't place orders on ranging market or consolidating market. So it's different when there is a gap. You can see this is far from each other. It's not similar to this. If maybe we're talking about this one here, like say something like this, we're not going to take that. But this one is far apart, which can make us to be like very safe when we enter. Before the market reaches this area, we can just get out. When it comes back, before the market reaches our support, we can still get out. Please, guys, if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button if you find this information very helpful. So let's go to US oil. So on US oil here, we have a very nice structure. It's a very nice structure, as you can see. So what do you see? I can't go back and say, guys, look, the market was going up. Yes, go back, watch my previous video, obviously, if you want to see that. And the videos are there waiting for you, right? So what we see now is we see that the market is on a very nice move. Actually, we can see the market is respecting the support area here. So at the moment, we did not find a trend. At the moment, we don't have a very nice trend, because you can see the market was just respecting these areas here. Then the market was just coming back around this area. But from here, we had a resistant, a line which the market was expecting. You see that? So from that, we see that the market broke out of that, and it's not surprising. The market broke out of that. We saw a small retest. Now the market is moving, going to the upside. So which means this might be creating a very nice an uptrend. This might be creating something like this. So it means we should be ready. We should take this thing out here, this resistance out. Why? Because we're done with it. The market already tested. So I can't say this is still valid. The market already passed that area, right? So let's remove that and put something that is, we can say maybe is still fresh, and maybe that might work if we try to connect. Let's see. We might have something like this here. It's not really finalized, guys. Still brewing. We can say if the market starts to respect those areas, maybe this is going to be a very nice support area. You see? So it means why I drawn that, because I have this area connecting here. So it's one, it's one, it's okay, then it's two. So I'm just waiting for the third one, even if I see that this one came very close. So I'm waiting for the third one to reach this area, then I can say, now I can buy. Maybe it's going to make something like that, and we buy around these areas. But the best thing that I can tell you, or that I can say to you, is to wait for the market structure. Don't just say the market is going to do this 1, 2, 3. No, wait for the market structure to do its thing. Wait for the market to come to you. Then you can say, okay, around this area is where I can buy. Around this area is where I can buy, something like that. Now I'm just analyzing. I'm just showing you what might happen today. You see, it should be a light. It should be something that you can combine with your strategy. It should be something that can improve your strategy or the way you trade at the moment, if you don't have a very proper or something that is consistent at the moment. So yeah, I think at the moment, my overview on US oil, this is just a higher high, sorry, There's something flying here. So this is just a higher high. It's not like a pure resistance. Remember, people, when they see something like this, they say, oh, this is a resistance. No, the market just turned there, but that doesn't confirm that it's a resistance. A resistance is when the market comes, bounce 3 times there, then we can say, okay, the market is respecting that area. But if the market is not doing that, no, it's fine. We're still going to say we're going to buy until we see something respecting this area. But at the moment, I don't see that, right? I don't see that. So let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one, which is gold. Gold is doing some great job here, guys. Why? Because we had a very nice uptrend which was broken. And guess what? Let me just use 2 hours time frame. Yeah, 2 hours time frame is much better. I hope everyone can see that. So what do you see here? I see it's quite simple. It's quite simple. Let me remove this. Let me make this thing like this here. So we had a very nice uptrend. You will see that the market was just going up after we saw a very crazy move breaking this area. But guess what? The market just went lower, came back a retest. Yesterday, this was a nice retest. Then the market pushed lower again. Now it's trying to push up. So if you still remember yesterday, I said it's possible that the market is now going to create, it might create another new uptrend if it's not going to go to the lower side, you see. Because you might find that this happened because of the economic news. After that, the market is going back to its normal move, which might make this move to come back and respect the support again, which is an uptrend. But at the moment, we see that the market is now creating something like this, something like a support, which we can say, yeah, it's a support because the market bounced several times there. But the thing is, we still have this support area, which is now a resistance. So it means let's wait for the market, whether it's going to break this area and start to respect that, or maybe it's going to respect this area and start to go lower. It means we have two options that we can say today we need to check. And if maybe that is going to work, it's fine. You can see this area, it's just a resistance. Just draw that and call that a resistance, right? Once you see the market pushing up, you can then say maybe you want to buy or you can wait for a smaller retest before pushing up. It's up to you, right? But it can also happen that the market can respect this area and start to push lower, since this is a zone where it was a support, now it's a resistance, something like that. I hope you understand that. So yeah, on gold, I think it's just straightforward. You just need to relax, wait for the market to give you those nice moves inside, right? So on NASDAQ, let's just use 4 hours today. Why? Because when the market is creating these bigger moves, you need to see a bigger picture, and you can see only bigger picture if you are far from the picture. If you go on a 4 hour time frame, is where you can see those candlesticks, how they are moving, excuse me. So at the moment, we see that NASDAQ is quite simple. If you don't know the trends, now you understand them. The market is pushing higher. The market is pushing higher. I've drawn these counter trends lines because the market keeps respecting them. So we draw that for a reason. It's not like maybe I just draw them just because maybe I just like to draw them. I see it's an area where the market is respecting. See, it's an area where the market is keeping respecting that. So what do we see? We see that the market really respected these areas nicely. Our uptrends, you can see even this one here. So after that, the market pushed higher. I think this was Friday. The market pushed higher. And when we check on top, we have this area here. This candlesticks really respected that. So when we draw that, they all make sense because after that breakout, the market came back and respect that area again, which shows that, okay, this area is valid. Maybe the market is going to respect that usually. But what about this one here? do you have to remove them? At the moment, I don't think it's a good idea to remove them. Why? Because this is a very steep uptrend, which means anytime we might see the market selling off, coming back here, or maybe coming back around this area and pushing up again, or maybe we might see another strong sell-off pushing lower until we reach our end, which is very strong support area. But still, we are still on an uptrend because we follow our resistance and support. Remember, we follow trend trading strategy, so we follow the trend. Trend is our friend. It's quite simple. You just look at the chart and you see that the market is going up. You just start to know, okay, now I'm only looking for a buy opportunity. So at the moment, we see that, okay, the market is like pushing up, and we also have this area. So remember, this thing is high, guys. It's high, and it still can create some higher highs. So it means when we buy, we should be like very careful. We must make sure that, okay, those areas were really respected. You see, were really respected, and most likely is you can just wait for the market to open before you can have those buys or sells, whatever, because when the market opens, we might have a rejection. When you lose everything, then the market comes back and go in your favor. You see, sometimes the market reacts like that, so you should understand that. But at the moment on NASDAQ, the market is bullish. But even if it's bullish, I can't buy here. I just need to wait for the market. Maybe if it comes here, you see here, if it comes here, let me zoom that. If it comes back here, let me use 1 hour. Oh, sorry. If it comes back here, if it comes back here, I can say, yeah, maybe I can try to buy around this area. But most likely, I will love to buy here around this area. Why? Because at least the market will just breathe, and the market won't just sell off the whole day. So if it can reach this area, yeah, I'll be happy. Then I can say, now I'm just free to buy. Or maybe we can say if it reaches this support, I can say, yeah, now I'm also happy to buy here. Why? Because the market at least will just give us that a nice retest going lower. Then when it goes up, we know that, okay, we're going to, I can't say we're going to kill it. I can say we're going to milk it, because I can't say we're going to kill the market. You'll never kill the market. Those broker, those mentors, when they say they will kill the broker, no, they're lying. They can't kill the broker, but I understand how they say it. They just mean they're going to make enough profits, but you can't kill the broker. So let's check another one, which is US30. We had a very nice buy, and I'm already out because it's already early since I made what I wanted to make. Later on, there's still other trades that we can take, you see. So early today, or let me just analyze, let me not tell you much about the signals. So what we see here, it's very, very nice, guys. It's very, very straightforward on US30. What you see is we have this nice uptrend. Just look at that. And I hope this thing can still reach these areas. Why? Because we have a very nice support. I think this support, which is clear like this and very straightforward, on indices is only on USD. The other ones, they just going crazy high. So on USD, at least the market has some refresh. You can see the market sometimes sell-offs. Then when it pushes higher, it has that momentum to push higher. But on the other one, they just go crazy high. So when they come back, we don't see that come back at the moment. So on USD, I told my people to buy around this area. And obviously they're in profit. You know how USDT moves. So a few pips, they're in a very nice profit. This was our stop loss. This was our take profit. But since I opened with multiple trades, I'm already out with this. It's fine. I will wait for the market later on to come back. So when the market reaches this area, it's where you can buy, guys. It's where you can buy. Why? Because we're on an uptrend. the market keeps respecting these areas, you see, especially our support area. So at the moment, we're still bullish, unless if the market is going to come back, break this area, we can say, no, the market is going to sell maybe. But at the moment, we're still bullish as we follow our uptrend. I hope you understand that. Don't complicate your chart, guys. Don't complicate your chart. So here, let me just remove this. The chart should be clean. So you see, this is like your table. You're working on this table. Make sure it's clean every day, because too much lines, too much moving averages, whatever, they just make things worse on your analysis. So things should be clear, but I understand we use different type of analysis or different type of indicators. I think my indicator is just this trend line, which is fine. So I don't blame everyone. But if you're still new out there, I will expect you to use like minimal. Your chart should be clean so that you can able to see better. Actually, what we want here is whether you just see the higher low or lower high or lower low, something like that. There is not much when you start to add too much information. The best thing is get the market on the lowest level or at the highest level if you are selling, something like that, simple as that. So don't complicate things. The best thing is your head, your trading psychology. We can teach you about that. We have a group which is only $30, where we're going to teach you for 3 months about advanced trading, the way you think, your emotions, trading plans, risk management, how to trade, everything. So that can help you maybe to understand why you trade, why you do this, why you place this, something like that. So easy as that. So talk to me, check my contacts. You will see, you can get whatever that you want. My contacts are there. WhatsApp me or Telegram me will help you understand what's really happening on the market. So let's go to the next one, which is German 30. German 30 is also flying. German 30 is also flying. So let's go on a 4-hour time frame so that you can see a bigger picture, or maybe a 2-hour time frame, because we want to see where we can buy this thing missing. So on German 30, you can see that the market was previously, going up on a very nice uptrend. You can see that. Then the market came back, created something like this, which shows that the market is no longer on that uptrend. So we had a resistance. You can see that. Then the market was just respecting. After, guess what? The market broke that. So let's zoom on that and see what's happening there. So here we are. If you find this information very useful, guys, please hit the subscribe button. So after we saw that the market was respecting this area, you can see the market was respecting this area. If you were selling, you were going to make some nice profits. After here we bought, obviously, then the market was starting to push up and we saw a breakout. But the thing is, we don't have a rejection. So the market started creating something like this, which is not like really clear to see or clear to draw the trend line. But the market is showing us that, guys, I'm on an uptrend. So it means we need to target these lows here, and try to connect them so that we can have a trade. We can have some trades. So if we don't draw those lines, it means we're going to miss some very nice trades. See? So let's draw that. You can see that. I'm not saying this is going to be perfect, because this is a new trend. So it means the market is now creating another new trend, which is an uptrend, you see. So it means let me draw another one. So we're going to start to rely on that since we have a new trend. So it means what I'm expecting here, I'm expecting the market to create something like this. The thing is, remember, the market won't just give you some perfect moves, but you can see the market really came here. If maybe we saw this, we were going to buy here. You can see here, we're going to buy here. Maybe the third one is going to come back again. We're going to buy this again. Until we see the market going lower, we'll say we're still going to buy. Until we see some breakouts, we can wait and say maybe we can buy around this support. If that is broken also, we'll say now, no, it's time to sell again, something like that. But remember, I don't sell indices. On my side, I feel happy and I like buying them only. I just wait for a small rejection, then I buy. Small rejection, then I buy. Easy as that, you see. So let's go straight to France 40. This is the last one. France 40 is also flying, guys. So it's better if you see something flying like this, it's better for you to use a bigger time frame so that you can see a bigger picture. So France 40 really respect whatever that you draw. You can see that whatever that you're going to draw on France 40, most likely the market is going to respect that. And it's a very nice because it really respects exactly what we do. And the thing is, it moves, even if you see this bullish candlesticks crazy like this, but it's a bit slower. Most likely it's very, very slow, or maybe the value is not similar to what you get on German 30, US30s and NASDAQ. So the value is a bit smaller. So what I'm trying to say here is, if maybe you open with 0.01 or whatever the lot size, and you compare that with another indices like German 30, so the profits or the negative won't be the same. They might move in the same direction, 10 pips. You might find maybe, let's say it's $50 here on France 40. On the other one, you might find that you are on $150, something. I'm just giving you an example that the value is not the same. So here we see that the market went crazy. We have this as a resistance just to show us the structure. It's not like we were relying on that. So once we see this, because we rely only on the support when the market is going up, we see that the market, remember, this is a 4-hour time frame. This, we can call that a resistance. Why? Because the market rejected that several times. So it means if the market is going to push lower, at the moment, we don't have any area except this one. And we will say, if the market comes here, we will wait for the market to see if the market is going to respect that. If it respects that, we're going to say, now it's time to buy. If not, it's also fine. Let me change the time frame and see this one. I hope you can see this, guys. I hope you can see this. So you just have to wait. So the resistance that I was talking about, it's here. You can see it's like multiple candlesticks respecting that area. So it means we need to respect this area and say, okay, for us to buy, maybe we can go above here and say we will buy. Or else we just need to wait for the market to reject, to give us a very nice rejection, a visible one. So don't just say, oh, this move is big, maybe I can buy, maybe I'll get this kind of a move. No, don't do that. Wait for the market structure. This was very easy because you can see the market was just respecting our support. It means if maybe you bought here, you are going to make profit. So moves like that, they're still going to come back again. Wait for the rejection, and then you can say, now it's time to buy, or maybe it's going to go lower, and you can say, now it's time to buy again. But at the moment, just wait for the market. Just wait for the market. So thanks, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. If you want to be in the group, you know what to do. Check the description, and then we will try to help you. Thank you guys for watching. I hope everyone is going to have a very great day, as this is going to be our winning streak, right? Yeah, I hope everyone is happy.